Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be watching Demolition Man. This is a movie that came out in 1993. It stars Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. This is a movie that got recommended a bunch of times in our Starship Troopers reaction. And honestly, if it was recommended there, then it's probably going to be up our alley. And we're going into this completely blind.
Going into something completely blind is always fun because we have no idea what to expect from this. Like, I personally hadn't even heard of this movie.
Yep,
like,
me
I
neither.
saw the poster and it seemed kind of familiar. And Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, we got two icons in this. So regardless, it's going to be fun. Like, we already know it's going to be awesome.
If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction, that's going to be available on our Patreon. And if you want to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. A huge shout out to Latmia and Toolmanic.
And Noodles and Carlos Cardona.
Guys, thank you so much for becoming producer nights. We hope that you guys enjoy. And as always, we'll catch you guys after the show. Is that the Hollywood sign?
Oh, it is. Yeah.
LA, 1996.
Oh, why is it on fire?
Not looking too hot.
Oh, dude, there's fires all over the city.
Oh, it's absolute chaos.
I got a real bad hunch where those passengers are and who that maniac is.
Ooh.
You want to share it with us?
Yes, please.
Phoenix. Simon Phoenix.
Sounds like he's the boogeyman around here.
Yeah, who is Simon Phoenix and why is he the boogeyman?
He's so freaking badass.
I know.
Hell yeah. Sylvester freaking Stallone.
I want to be him when I grow up.
Send a maniac to catch one.
Okay, all right.
He's self-aware.
Holy shit!
That is pretty crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Damn. Okay. That's a way to make an entrance.
Oh.
Nice. Ooh.
Oh. Go. Yeah, you weren't ready, pal.
He has no chill, and I love that.
Throwing them like a ragdoll.
Yeah.
Don't move, Phoenix.
Don't do it, Phoenix.
Where are the passengers?
Yes, the passengers. But they're, you. To hell with the hostages. This is between you and me.
He's not messing around.
You up to your ass in gasoline. Set your ass on fire.
I'm loving him as a villain.
This is great. Wesley, so charismatic.
I know.
Is it cold in here?
Oh, no.
Or is it just me?
Please don't warm it up.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. He does not. Yeah, okay.
He went for it. That did nothing.
Oh my God.
Dude, 90s action is where it's at, man. I'm telling you.
I know. It's so damn, that Superman punch.
Got him.
It's so gritty and just grungy. Like, it feels heavy.
Now, where did I put him? I swear, I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached.
I relate, dude. I relate.
I'll keep that in mind.
Seriously, though, where are the hostages?
C4. Give us that. Give us that explosion.
Give me.
All of it. Oh, wow.
Dude,
That
look
is
at how that
massive.
looks. That looks amazing.
Great practical explosion.
There's no way they survived that.
That looks fantastic.
You are not supposed to come down here. You are not supposed to attempt the arrest of Phoenix single-handed. And you are not supposed to blow anything up.
That's not me this time.
Not me this time.
The bodies everywhere. There must be 20 or 30.
Oh
Everywhere.
my God.
You see
Wait,
that, Captain?
what?
I told him. He said he didn't care.
Oh, that's so messed up.
See you, sweetie.
That is
Honey, sugar.
terrible.
Got a lawyer, you better call him.
But wait, how
yeah.
did the heat signature thing not pick up on that then?
He must have kept them underground or something. I don't know.
Damn, that's so messed
man.
up.
The guilt. 20 or 30 bodies? Dude, that's how you open a movie.
Yeah.
Going from hero to villain. Oh, Sandra Bullock is in this? Hell yeah.
Oh my God, I love her.
Sergeant Spartan, you've been sentenced to 70 years, sub-zero rehabilitation in the California cryopenitentiary.
Cryo?
You will be placed in cryostasis for the duration of your sentence, during which your behavior will be altered through synaptic suggestion.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's how they do prison. They alter your behavior.
What is that even gonna look like, man? Just looking at that. Woo!
Cold, yep. That fast.
I mean, at least it's quick.
I wonder what exactly is going to change.
And also, I wonder how conscious are you through all this? Like when it's doing like the behavioral change thing to you?
Yeah, right. Is it like a dream and you just don't feel time passing? You just wake up and it's 2046 again?
Dude, by the time he wakes up, he's gonna wake up in a completely different world.
How do you adjust from that, right?
I don't know, man.
Everybody you ever knew is probably dead already.
Yeah.
I'll fiber off you back after the morning parole hearings. Have a peachy day, Lieutenant. Be well.
Be well.
So cool how they foresaw all this, right? Like the video chat and whatnot. Even the cars kind of look like they look today.
Huxley Lanina coding on?
No police presence is requested in the city at this time. Report to the station.
Oh boy, how exciting.
I got it. So, no trouble means they're not really that needed. Not as much needed.
She's tired of the routine.
That's it. Food, glorious food.
There's not enough of us, Friendly.
That doesn't really matter anymore, does it, Carl? People are hungry. We got nothing left to lose.
People are hungry? Which people?
There was a defacement of public buildings, walls smudged with scandalous graffiti.
Wow.
Scandalous.
Brutal.
Brutal.
I monitored your disheartening and distressing comments to the warden this morning.
Oh boy.
Do you really long for chaos and disharmony?
Feels like she wants purpose.
Thank you for the attitude readjustment, Chief Earl. Info assimilated.
Attitude readjustment.
So unnatural how they talk to each other. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sanctimonious asshole.
And there you go.
You are fined 1/2 credit for a sotto voce violation.
Sotto voce violation. Oh my god. You can't even whisper talk shit about people?
Don't you get bored code tracing perps who break curfew and tell dirty jokes?
I find my job deeply fulfilling. I just cannot get over the reality of this office.
Love lethal
Got
weapon in the back.
yeah.
Don't you ever want something to happen?
Goodness, no.
Must get so boring working there.
What I wouldn't give for some action.
Careful what you wish for, because I feel like she's really gonna get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be coming real soon.
Mr. Simon Phoenix.
Oh.
One of our first and most illustrious members.
Already woken up.
Do you have anything fresh to say on your behalf?
I do.
Oh god.
Teddy bear.
What?
Oh. Oh. How the hell did he get out of those?
I don't know.
Oh.
How do you know the password to the cuffs?
I wish I knew. Simon says die.
He didn't know?
Holy
How
shit.
he knew?
What, did he become a psychic or what?
Let's get this over quickly.
Oh, over quickly. Not with the pen.
Oh no.
Retina coding accepted, Warden Williams.
Oh, no.
Poor guy.
Well, there's your action.
Northwest quadrant. 187.
What's a 187?
Northwest
I don't know.
quadrant.
Damn, it's been so long since crime that they don't even know what the codes stand for.
Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
Murder, death, kill.
Last recorded offense, September 25th, 2010.
They're also so shaken by it.
Severe eye trauma, ruptured spleen, punctured lung.
Wow, that is so cool. They can see exactly how it happened.
That's amazing.
Condition critical. Vital signs failing. Imminent death.
Well, maybe someone should go help him.
30
It's Phoenix.
Simon, 745.
Simon
Wash John.
Phoenix.
Yeah, they know the name.
He was chill back during the 20th before they started lowjacking everybody.
Oh. He was the worst thing. You didn't put a tracker on him while he was asleep?
They're gonna have to actually find him old school.
Doctor's vehicle has been code fixed, approaching the corner of Wilshire
Yeah, smart.
and Santa Monica Boulevard.
There you go.
Glorious.
This is everything she ever wanted.
I know.
Proceed with extreme assertiveness.
Doctor's vehicle has been code fixed, approaching the corner of Wilshire.
The little way
That's
they
gonna be
greet
our
each other.
high five from now on. I'm loving the world building, dude.
Yeah, this looks amazing.
So much fun.
You are an incredibly sensitive man who inspires joy feelings in all those around you.
Joy feelings?
Angelus Information Network, automated.
He's gonna wreak so much havoc. I'm scared for all these people.
Wonder if I can play the accordion too.
Friendly, Edgar, friendly.
Edgar
Don't
friendly.
you have a job to do? Don't you have someone to kill?
He's hearing voices in his head.
Also, how is he able to operate this?
He just knows.
Where the goddamn guns?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality standard.
He's gonna have to adapt real quick.
Please
oh no.
Yeah, right.
They're like, please remain where you are. They
So
just
we can
expect
arrest
people
you.
to obey. Yeah.
Fast too.
You are fined 1 credit.
Dude, I would live in jail if I lived in this society. Are you kidding?
Maniac is imminent. Request advice.
With a firm tone of voice, demand Maniac lie down with hands behind back.
Wow.
Just a full-on tutorial in his hand. LOL.
Oh, I'm so scared.
They're
You
about to
guys don't
find
have
out.
sarcasm anymore?
I don't think so.
Lie down on the ground, or else.
Oh, I'm
So
so
unnatural.
scared.
He's trying though. You got this. There's nothing they can do. Look at those moves.
Dude.
We're not trained to handle this kind of violence.
I just loved hearing that sentence with no irony in his voice.
Yeah. They are not equipped for someone like him at all.
Oh, you almost got him.
Stupid.
Violation.
He needs an attitude readjustment.
He's going for the vehicle's battery core. It's pure capacitance gel.
Oh, whoa. Yep.
The problem is not the defacement of public buildings or the noise pollution caused by the exploding devices. The man behind the EF, Mr. Edgar Friend.
Yeah, Edgar.
Uh-huh.
Men and women who have left the comfort of our society only to spew hostility at the very bosom that they have relinquished.
Ah, I see.
This radical terrorist behavior led by Mr. Friendly must not be allowed to undermine our safety.
Well, they were speaking about hunger, so...
Safety above all.
Safety above all. And don't forget your blind obedience.
I see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
How could a man be so blatantly sadistic?
Yeah, they don't understand it.
Look at him. He looks so helpless. Oh my God. The cops don't even know how to be cops anymore.
In the end, it took just one man.
Hey, the one dude.
John Spartan.
John Spartan.
John Spartan?
That's right.
Oh, him she's heard of.
Spartan file 98761C LAPD.
See, that's the man you need.
Yeah.
Man to handle business.
Sure, this is real life?
There was a lot more business back then.
How can you justify
Sure
destroying
was.
a $7 million mini mall to rescue a girl whose ransom was only $25,000? You lady!
They must be like, oh my God, that's a little girl.
Simon Phoenix is an old-fashioned criminal.
You need
We
an old-fashioned cop.
old-fashioned cop.
Thank
Exactly.
you. There you go.
I wonder if it's painful.
That's
right?
a very good question.
When you start coming to, like, do you feel cold again? This looks great, man.
This is so freaking cool.
That is
I'm-
awesome. Whoa.
Wow. Welcome back, dude.
It's gonna feel so weird.
He can be released on limited parole and reinstated to active duty.
It's not enough to collect the 90s. You have to bring them back to life.
Now, the reason that you have been released is...
How long have I been under?
36 years.
Jeez. It's a long, long time.
Her light was extinguished in the big one of 2010.
The big one.
What the hell is the big one?
She died in an earthquake.
Oh. The earthquake. Gotcha.
This is about you and the cryocon, Simon Phoenix.
This morning, Simon Phoenix escaped from this cryo facility.
Yeah.
We've had 11 murder-death kills so far.
Yeah, he's gonna want payback.
There have been no deaths of unnatural causes in San Angeles in the last 16 years.
Whoa.
Wow.
16?
That's great.
They're so positive and like smiley.
Yes, of course, right away. What's a Marlboro?
Anything not good for you is bad, hence illegal. Alcohol, caffeine, contact sports, meat.
Are you shitting me?
Wow.
They're like,
They don't allow anything.
jeez.
Bad language, chocolate, gasoline, uneducational toys, and anything spicy. Also illegal, but then again, so is pregnancy if you don't have a license.
Wow, wait. My problem is no spicy?
No chocolate?
The conditions of your parole are full reinstatement into the SAPD and immediate assignment to the apprehension of Simon Phoenix. Or
You go back. He doesn't really have an option.
Look how they're looking at him.
I formally convey my presence.
That old school.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
You're out of toilet paper.
Did you say toilet paper?
Not a thing anymore?
You got this little shelf with 3 seashells on it.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
How do you use the 3 seashells?
Yeah, can you explain?
No. Zach?
Finally, someone he recognizes.
Zach Lamb?
Yeah.
I remember when you were a snot-nosed rookie pilot.
They finally grounded me.
Wow.
Shit. You're a damn good flyer.
This is gonna get real annoying real quick.
Well, if you had read my study, you would know that this is how insecure heterosexual males used to bond.
What?
Yo!
You shit.
You tell him.
I love it.
Guys, this really feels like YouTube today.
I swear,
That's how it is.
man.
We can't even... We have an allowance now. An allowance.
you really think we'd let you go without control? Your code was implanted the second you thought.
Oh my
Why don't you
God.
just shove a leash up my ass?
You're going back, John Spartan. Oh, yes, you're going back.
Could you two please dump some hormones? We need every cortex we can get in this situation.
I love this.
They don't get along at all.
It is determined he will attempt to set up a new drug lab and form a crime syndicate.
But that's really stupid. You think he wants to start a business? Phoenix is going for a gun, plain and simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only place a person can even view a gun in this city is at a museum.
Well, there you go.
You are now entering the Hall of Violence, a visual representation of the primitive behavior prevalent during the late 20th century.
Wow, they even have a museum for the violence.
Okay, here's my beef though. This is also not great. The past was also not great. Can we not find something in the middle?
Right.
It's just a hunch, so trust me on this. It's a cop thing.
What am I, a frog?
Love that.
If you would like to commence transportation, John Spartan, initialize sequence.
He's like, wait, this is not how I used to drive.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's so cool that it adjusts everything for you though. See, that's a neat little trick.
Oh, this is the most popular station in town. Wall-to-wall mini-tunes. You call them commercials.
Commercials? That's the most popular.
Oh my God.
She's like, this is a bop. What a banger.
She's loving the nostalgia.
Kids love
Him in the back like, oh God, what? Why?
Ooh, get the little harmony going. Beautiful.
Somebody put me back in the fridge.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta wait that 15-day waiting period? Or can I just, like, take one now?
Oh.
Ooh, guess not.
How much do you weigh?
Oh no.
Well, I happen to weigh...
No.
Oh shit.
Well, found a way to crack it.
Wait a minute. This is the future. Where are all the phaser guns?
Good question.
Fellow greetings, sir. What's your buckle?
Yeah, he's gonna go for the advanced stuff.
Excuse me, museum patron. Can I?
Oh, you cannot.
The magnetic accelerator gun will achieve fusion in 2.6 minutes.
Yeah,
Fusion.
well, I was
Okay.
thinking about leaving quickly. Patience is not one of my virtues.
I wonder what that thing does.
Right. Like when we're saying fusion, what are we talking about here?
Hey, Luke Skywalker. Use the Force.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
Hey, what the hell is this?
It's a glow rod. It's what we got.
Does it work?
Glow rod?
Oh,
Guess
jeez.
so.
He's like, yes, it does. This is gonna be sweet. Seeing the reunion decades later.
He's like a kid in a candy store.
Help is imminent.
Jeez.
I'm a blast from the past.
Should have stayed there.
Oh boy, that voice sounds familiar. Who is that?
You know exactly who that is.
John Spartan? Oh shit, they let anybody into this century. What the hell are you doing here?
Anybody into this century.
That's funny.
I've been dreaming about killing you for 40 years.
Well, keep dreaming.
It's not gonna be that easy. Not this guy.
Ooh.
Almost got him.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Yeah. Straight down.
Pass is over, John. Time for something new and improved.
Oh, hell.
I wanna know.
Oh. Dude, look at this place.
Ooh, tackle. Ooh.
Yeah, he seems like he's
Upgraded.
so skilled with his hand to hand.
Come on. Come on.
Get him, man. Yeah.
Oh.
You're on TV.
Just using the TV as a weapon.
The one-liners too.
Hell yeah. He's still standing.
Get out of there, get out of there.
Yeah, that thing packs a punch. Yeah, he's already gone. Look at how fast he is.
Dude. Freaking parkour skills, man.
Sir, the stress breeder is inside being demobilized as we speak.
Stress breeder.
I'll get you with the next shot.
I don't think so.
Wait, what?
Wait, what just happened?
Don't you have a job to do? Huh? Isn't there a thought repeating in that barbaric brain of yours?
Oh.
Wait, what?
It's him. He can't do anything.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I do.
He's working for him, technically.
Then go and do your job.
Wow. That is messed up. The guy using, oh yeah, peace and all that stuff. Just the front.
Using a criminal.
I don't know how to thank you. You saved my life.
Look at that difference in performance, man. That's great. Now he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's finally matched his meat. You really licked his ass.
You're almost there.
Met his magic, kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Met his magic.
Licked his ass.
Yes, I do recall the exploits of Mr. John Spartan. Yes. Didn't they call him?
The Demolition Man.
I would like to invite you to join me to dinner tonight. I would like you to accompany me to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Out of all places. That's
Taco
where
Bell.
upscale dining is happening.
Oh, man.
Taco Bell?
Yes.
She's so excited for Taco Bell.
Now, Phoenix could be anywhere, but not being coded could hurt him and limit his options.
That is correct. Money is outmoded. All transactions are through codes.
Interesting, okay.
We can just wait for another code to go red. Then when Phoenix performs another murder, death, kill, we'll know exactly where to pounce.
Yeah, because he's the only one committing those.
How about we don't wait for someone to die?
It's crazy how they
Maybe?
use this whole system to keep people under control, huh?
Yeah.
I have in fact perused some newsreels from the Schwarzenegger library. Wasn't he an actor when you...
Stop. He was president?
No way!
He was a governor, though.
They called it. It's like The Simpsons.
Close enough.
Close enough.
You do not realize that Taco Bell was the only restaurant to survive the franchise wars.
Oh.
The franchise wars?
Now all restaurants are Taco Bell.
All of them?
No way.
Really? No BK? No Mickey D's?
No!
That is insane. Out of all of them, Taco Bell won.
I'm grieving for them.
Garden in the valley.
That's a nice looking Taco Bell.
That is a
Jeez.
fancy ass Taco Bell.
Detective John Spartan.
John Spartan.
Don't trust him, John Spartan.
I don't trust him at all.
You know better.
Yep.
You got the salt over there, Bob?
Salt is not good for you, hence it is illegal.
Salt is illegal.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you weren't here when the real disturbances began. Civilization tried to destroy itself.
Uh-huh.
So when I saw the chance to make things right, I seized it. If I had not, the radiance of San Angeles would not be here.
Such a hero.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to spoil your dinner, pal, but my cryo sentence was no sweet lullaby.
Oh, yes. Tell us about that.
How about a 36-year nightmare about people caught in a burning building?
Jeez. He was dreaming all that time?
Then you were nice enough to wake me up and let me know everything that meant something in my life is gone. It would have been more humane to stake me down and leave me to crows.
Whoa.
You were found guilty of criminal charges. You owed, and still do owe, a debt to society.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, there is. Call for backup.
It's got that natural intuition already about it.
Well, it's instinct, right? Like, they didn't have, like, all these crazy AI things telling them what and calculating what exactly is going to happen.
Ooh.
Now, I need to know the story of these guys.
Yeah. Somehow I feel like, what's their reasoning for all this?
I have a feeling they have a very good reason for all of this.
Yeah, look at them. They're just grabbing food.
You're going to regret this the rest of your life. Both seconds of it.
Both seconds of it.
His one-liners are great.
Get him!
Oh, shoot. Yep.
Get him.
All of them. What are you up to?
I don't know. What is he doing?
She's loving it. All he did was grab food.
Please, don't!
What the hell?
Yeah.
Outcasts and deserters who choose to live beneath us in sewers and abandoned tunnels.
They chose to?
The last remaining criminal element in the city. But plans are in progress to purge this peril from our day.
Yeah, look at how he's staring at the food, being like, wait a sec.
Hurting people's not a good thing.
Hmm.
Well, sometimes it is, but not when it's a bunch of people looking for something to eat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's more to this.
What a messed up system, man.
I fleshed you out as some blow-up-the-bad-guy with a happy grin He-Man type. But now I realize that you're the moody, troubled-past gunslinger who will only draw when he must type.
Yes.
Nailed it.
I think about my daughter growing up in a place like this, and I'm afraid she's going to think I'm some kind of primitive. I mean, as much as I want to see her, I almost don't want to.
No.
It would be a minor misuse of police powers, but I could do a search for you.
Yeah, you should. You should try to find her.
Come on, it's your daughter, dude.
Lights.
Make yourself at home.
Nah, I've changed that. Illuminate.
He just changed his settings.
How did you get in?
Wish I knew.
Your job is to kill Mr. Edgar Friendly and stop a revolution before he precipitates. That was why you were rehabilitated.
They were probably putting in information while he was gone.
I'll need about 5 or 6 more special men. And none of them mother from New York. They're too uptight.
Hey!
Hey!
What is John Spartan doing here? I took care of Spartan once. I'll take care of him again.
This is only going to get worse. All because this guy's trying to catch one man.
Yeah, he's scared of that rebellion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lights? What do you think? Clicked off a lot of credits to create the perfect 20th century apartment.
Wow. Looks awesome.
There is, of course, a well-known and documented connection between sex and violence.
Right.
Oh, God. Uh-huh.
I was wondering if you would like to have sex.
Oh, wow. I mean, right out there.
With you.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he had to clarify.
He's like, now? Here?
Oh, yeah.
Get it, man. It's been 36 years.
That is great.
That's hilarious.
See, it's no big deal. Just,
yeah.
It's natural. Hey.
Ooh, setting the mood.
Hopefully that still works the same way, right? Wait, what's this?
That was a quick outfit change. What is she doing?
What is this, VR?
No.
We'll begin in a few seconds.
Wait, that's how they do it?
No!
Having sex, of course.
It does not work the same way.
No!
Oh, buddy. He's like, this is not what I had in mind.
Just try. Maybe it's nice.
Telepathic? He's like, ah, shit, I'll try it out.
Be open-minded.
Oh, that is so cool. Wait, is this working the way it's supposed to?
I don't know.
Jeez.
What's wrong? He broke contact.
Contact? I didn't even touch you yet.
But I thought you wanted to make love.
Oh. Show her the old ways.
All right, Huxley, what do you say we just do it the old-fashioned way?
Ew, disgusting.
Boney, the wild mambo, the hunka-chunka.
Hunka-chunka.
The rampant exchange of bodily fluids was one of the major reasons for the downfall of society.
Wow.
Not even mouth transfer is condoned.
Jeez.
What?
What are you doing?
He gave it a shot. You give it a shot too.
He's gonna break the law.
You are a savage creature, John Spartan, and I wish you to leave my domicile now.
Oh, she's kicking you out.
You should have given it a shot though. Oh, this girl. Sorry, John.
Oh, man.
So no VR or the authentic way.
You know, it's funny. I was kind of joking, and then they actually don't do it the same way. I was like, oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I guess a lot has changed.
That's crazy. Yeah, like they're controlling everything at this point.
Saddening. How much humanity can you keep when you keep restricting everything you do?
Lights?
Like, you see that it came with good intentions, right? To keep people safe, but it's completely gone out of hand.
Oh, he doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Well, wait, I'm curious. I want to know how to use the 3 seashells. How does that replace toilet paper?
We need to know. We need to know how you use them.
You're not going to show us?
I need a whole tutorial on how to use 3 seashells. Oh, this is the disc he asked for. Let's see what's in it.
Whoa, is that all his old stuff?
Oh, he's gonna figure it out. And he's got different angles too.
Yeah, the truth will out. See, sometimes all that surveillance can come in handy.
Listen, I'm sorry about last night. Here, I made this for you.
Oh, he did it! Green flag, come on.
Thank you.
That is so sweet. Come on. Can they at least hug?
Aww. Can we at least hug? She seems so happy with the sweater too. That's so adorable.
How come I know what a zipper foot and a shuttle and a hook and bobbin and a petty point is? I can weave a throw rug right now with my eyes closed.
Whoa.
How does he know these things?
I'm Betsy Ross. If Phoenix comes out and he can access computers, operate all vehicles, knows the location of every damn thing in town.
Yeah, that's kind of unfair.
Can you give me Phoenix's rehab program now?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can see exactly what was implanted.
Urban combat kill, torture methodology, computer override authority, survival tactics, terrorism tactics, weapons training, martial arts, murder, death, kill, explosives technician, violent behavior.
They made him even worse. They upgraded everything.
And you do not accuse the savior of our city of being connected with a multi-murder death killer like Simon Phoenix. It's rude.
I'll be subtle.
He's like, I'll be subtle.
Be well.
Enhance your calm, John Spartan.
Enhance your calm.
You programmed Phoenix's rehab to turn him into a terrorist? And I don't think his escape was an accident either.
Very subtle.
Thank you.
Even now, I'm beginning to wonder if the chaos in the museum was the result of Mr. Phoenix's presence or your own.
Oh, you're gonna frame him?
About this shithead.
Wait.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is there something specific you plan to do with that archaic device?
John Spartan.
Blow your brains out is one of them.
Enjoy your moment of prehistoric bravado, because after you leave here, it will be over.
Wow. They're gonna send him back.
Be well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Be fucked.
John Spartan, you are fined one.
Oh. He just fainted. Too much violence for him.
That's great.
Enhance your calm, John Spartan.
Look, I've had it with
Enhance your calm.
I'm gonna find that psycho Phoenix and enhance his calm, and when I'm done, I'm gonna turn all my attention to that Fruit Loop cocktail.
The
reason why your citywide manhunt didn't work was because Phoenix was in the one place that A, you can't monitor.
Oh, right. Of course.
I'm with you.
Yeah, find the truth
Let's
out.
go blow this guy.
That's not how you say it.
blow this guy away.
Whatever.
Yeah. She's like, it doesn't matter. It matters a lot.
It really does. You really want to know the euphemisms quite well before using them.
Ugh,
What's wrong, Huxley?
it's not very clean.
Oh, these precious little angels.
I'm loving the sets in this, man.
Yeah.
The world building has been incredible too.
I'm also really enjoying the dialogue. It's so funny.
So this is how they live. Dude, look at the scale of this. That's awesome.
Look at this, dude. Look at the set.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is that food?
yeah.
Is that the good
Come on,
stuff?
guys.
What do they
It's
got?
gotta be meat, right? Yeah.
It's a barbecue.
You want a slice?
Yes.
My man, he got himself a burger and a beer.
¿Qué es esta carne?
Esta carne es de rata.
It's rat meat.
Does it taste good?
I guess it
I
does.
guess it tastes good.
Matter of fact, it's the best burger I've had in years.
Wow.
Gracias, señor.
I mean, he's not lying.
She's so sweet.
It's been years. He did not care.
I mean, he was probably stuck with a strictly vegetarian diet with no salt and no spice.
That's a beautiful vehicle.
Now that's a thing of beauty.
Mm-hmm.
A 1970 Oldsmobile 442.
How does she know?
Holy shit.
Hand over the glow rod. Your friends too.
Oh.
Come on, move.
Ow.
I really want him to talk to this guy and figure things out.
Right, let's just talk this through, because we need to understand each other's motivation here.
Can you help or just bully us with your primitive weapons?
Yeah, those primitive weapons can blow some pretty big holes.
You tell Kato it's gonna take an army of assholes to get rid of me, because I don't give a shit. I got nothing to lose.
I don't know who the hell you are, let alone want to take you anywhere. I guess you weren't part of the Cocteau plan.
Greed, deception, abuse of power, that's no plan.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, figured.
Should have known.
I'm the enemy, because I like to think. I like to read. I'm into freedom of speech and freedom of choice.
Oh, wow.
I want high cholesterol. I want to eat bacon.
Hell yeah, I want high cholesterol too.
And I got bad news.
He wants to get rid of you.
I think he wants to kill you.
I mean, we can't be surprised that he wants to kill this guy.
We get to kill the man who put most of us behind the freezer.
You mean we get to kill John Spartan?
Yeah, they just want to get rid of John.
Let's bring back the good old days. Yeah. Are you with me? Yeah. Are you with me? Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, Edgar just wants some freedom.
You mean they thawed this guy out just to kill me? I'm flattered.
Don't be flattered. Be frightened.
And that's why you're down here?
Yeah.
Oh no. Damn, they found him already?
2 for the price of 1.
Jeez,
Let's take
man.
them, boys.
Oh, shoot.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, so much for the primitive weapons.
Feel so bad for these people, man. They already have it rough. Now they have to deal with this on top of everything.
I'll be goddamn like a New York cockroach.
Always surviving.
New York cockroaches are built different.
Oh,
that was awesome.
He really tried to say,
He's like,
stay
calm
down.
down. Let's talk this through.
I hate when things go wrong.
I'm loving how dynamic the camera movements
Right?
are, especially during the action sequences.
It's so cool when they switch to that handheld, because like this world is so organized, so when shit does go wrong, it really helps you feel like you're part of this world. It brings the message across way clearer.
Gives it a bit of grit too,
Oh,
which you
for sure.
need. This is so clinically clean. You know, it's just weird.
Okay,
Oh,
now
they got
what?
the vehicle now.
Buckle up.
Show them what an old school car can do.
Damn! Oh
Hell yeah.
shit!
There he is! He's in my car! Woo!
She's like, wee!
Come on, man. You do not damage a beautiful car like that. That's how you know he's the real villain.
Yes, exactly.
Push the pedal as hard as you can. Just catch up to him.
Yeah, punch it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ooh.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah.
Gonna give you a haircut.
Oh. Nope.
Remember those moody bus passengers that you flew apart?
Oh my God.
They were already dead.
Oh wow,
Oh,
that's
so
why.
messed up.
That's why the thermal thing didn't pick them up because they were already dead.
Why? Dude, I would be so pissed right now.
It's been living with all that guilt for nothing. Oh.
Ooh. Please stop.
You gotta stop.
Please stop. Stop the car. Wait, was that foam?
Yeah, the whole car filled up with foam. That's like their version of an airbag.
I thought your life force had been prematurely terminated.
Yeah, I thought I was history too. What the hell happened all of a sudden? This car turned into a cannoli.
A cannoli?
Oh, the resistance is here.
Oh.
Well, look at you. You get a bump on the noggin and you think you're Pancho Villa. Who?
Chief, you can take this job and you can shovel it.
Shovel it.
Shovel it.
Yeah?
Close enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
almost there.
That's good enough, yeah.
She is adorable.
I love her.
Now, I'll have carte blanche to create the perfect society.
But what more does he want? Like,
Yeah, he wants full power. Of course.
That's who you remind me of. An evil Mr. Rogers.
An evil Mr. Rogers.
oh! Damn, joke's on you.
Oh, wow. And they were the ones to end up getting to him. You're next, bud.
Well, now, what shall I do with you? Bobby?
Give him a promotion?
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh,
Look at those kicks. Yeah, she was made for this.
That was awesome. Do it again. All the way. Ooh.
I'm impressed.
Y'all had me for a second.
Anyway, where the hell did you learn to kick like that?
Oh, Jackie Chan movies?
That explains it.
Well, no better person to learn from than Jackie Chan.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. He's access to cryo prison. He's about to defrost the entire multi-lifer wing. Most of them don't like you.
Most of these guys don't even like their own mothers.
Yeah, they can't all come out at the same time.
80. All without rehab. And they'll be reanimated within the hour.
It'll be mayhem.
I now understand that under certain circumstances that violence is necessary.
Yes.
Good.
Oh.
Wait, what the hell?
He's trying to keep her safe.
He totally is that Lone Ranger super reluctant hero guy.
Wilkes, Patrick. Jeffrey Dahmer? I love that guy. Look, we gotta get him. How long before the rest are done?
He's in there. Hey, he's putting it back on.
Send a maniac to catch a maniac.
Hell yes. Send a maniac to catch a maniac. Just a man and a gun.
Accessed.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Access? What did he access? Oh,
I guess we'll find out. Hell yeah.
Ah.
Just dual wielding it. Going full akimbo.
Come on, you can do this. Oh, shit.
Ugh.
Ah!
How's it hanging, huh? I'm sure you're familiar with the long arm of the law, aren't you?
The long arm of the law.
A little target practice. What do you say?
Jeez, he's barely missing. Come on, dude. Oh, that's gonna make it lose pressure, hopefully.
Yes, use your brains. Come on.
Oh, with my little pinky. Drop your monkey ass down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
come on. That's not fair.
Whoa. gonna make the whole place blow.
Cryo prisoner reanimation sequence now entering final stage.
He's running out of time.
So one-on-one. Let's do this old school, guys.
Is it cold in here, or is it just me?
We're back line? Why? Oh! God damn.
Now, sweet 1v1. It's so unfair because he's got all this training now.
Yeah, I know. And he's stronger as well. It's not just that he has training.
I'll see you in hell.
Yeah, tackle, come on.
Can any of his seamstress abilities, can they come in handy somehow? Jesus.
There's just something so much more fun about the fact that the fights are not super polished, you know? They don't look choreographed. Like, this actually looks like two guys beating the shit out of each other.
This is the best day of my life.
Really?
Oh, there it is.
Insta freeze.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Hands up!
Heads up.
Oh my god.
He did say that he was going to lose his head. Thank God it was attached. Foreshadowing. Very clever.
That's cute.
Oh man, I'm loving the practical effects in this.
The practical effects are incredible,
The
dude.
explosions. Hell yeah.
The sets, the costume design.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's slow motion right
Give it to
there.
us.
And an explosion behind him. Yeah.
Hey, violation.
Oh, see, I told you I would literally live in prison if I lived in this society.
You have apprehended the villain responsible for the murder of our beloved Dr. Raymond Cocteau.
A beloved.
Let's just say he's history. And the cryo prison, that's history too.
As it should be.
How will we live?
Right, now they have to figure that one out.
Drink and all of us get shit-faced and paint the town, literally. Put up graffiti, slogans. It'll be a blast.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's meet in the middle.
I don't know, you'll figure it out.
Fucking A.
Hey! And he used it correctly. Good job.
Let's talk about the hair, okay? Hair? Pick a color, all right? And lose the kimono, you look like a couch.
Do you look like a couch?
Huxley, I did it for your own good.
Supposed to be a team.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Get it.
Are all fluid transfer activities like this?
Better.
Better?
Better.
I feel like she should try a few. Hey!
There you go.
But there's just one thing I want to know. How's that damn 3 seashell thing work?
Please
you,
tell
please.
us. I need to know. I cannot leave this experience without knowing. Oh, come
They're
on.
not explaining it? No.
Ah.
Wait, but what about his daughter?
Oh, right. Yeah. What about his daughter?
Oh, man. Guess they never circled back to that.
Is there a sequel?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
actually.
You're right. They left that up.
I thought
they left that open-ended.
Yeah.
Still a great time, though.
Oh, dude, this was a blast. Eh.
Well, that was Demolition Man. That was a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy these 90s, even 80s action flicks. Like, I really like them, dude. They are so much fun. And I think this movie, I can see why you guys suggested this in Starship Troopers. Yeah, it definitely has that commentary element to it that I do enjoy. It was fun. It was really cool to see what they were trying to say here, you know, it's about the balance. Right. I think we've lost that. I think it's also a great message to have. Right. You need to find the balance between everything, and you can't go, you know, the scrap way of doing things, and you can't live the way that this society has been living. You need to find the middle ground, right, where you can just live happily and safely and still be able to do things that you want to do, right? Have some sort of freedom, because these people they didn't even know it. That's the problem too. But they were kind of oppressed in a way. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't even kiss their loved ones. Couldn't do a lot of fun things. Could not eat meat. No salt, no spice, no chocolate. Nothing that was deemed bad for you was accepted. And I thought that was a very cool concept here, because it's like, yeah, what would a perfect society look like? And you see them and they are happy, but not all of them are. And you see that they're still, you know, there's still that want for something else, something more, the feeling that you lack purpose. Right? You have Sandra Bullock's character in the beginning trying to add some spice, I guess, no pun intended, but added a little bit more to her day to day. The routine seems very boring at this point, and you see it throughout the first act. Like they are not even used to seeing any violent acts. I thought everybody's performance throughout that was hilarious. They were so like, it was shocking to them. And I think that's also a commentary on us now too, how we just accept violence and how easy it is for us, like how accustomed we are to it. And that's also not a good thing. The fact that these people probably reacted, I would say the right way to react to a murder, right? And for us is like, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be the normal thing, but it really is in our society. And I thought that was really cool to see. It's a commentary on both ends, right? How these people view things that we shouldn't be doing, but also how they are so radical with it too. I really enjoy that middle ground. Even in the commentary itself, they were very middle ground about it, where it's like, yeah, and this is how we should be reacting to certain things, but we don't. And I don't think that is like they're exaggerating. Like obviously their reaction is exaggerated, but it's true. Like people should react that way when it comes to like normal people, innocent lives, just being lost left and right. That's how you should react. But they've been in a society where this does not happen, not like ours, where it happens every day. Unfortunately, they're in a society where it hasn't happened in over 16 years, I think they said 16 years of peace, right? That is a long time, for some, like probably like kids growing up, they've never seen anything like this. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. And I also love that with this society, like they showed us certain things that obviously are not great. Like you said, like no chocolate, no salt, no other fun things in life, but also the aspects of living a safe life like this that do have their advantages, right? Like with the police vehicle, like the technological aspects, like the fact that the tire can just reinflate itself, or other things that can provide more comfort or more safety or just an easier and better quality of life. Like I love that it wasn't completely demonized where no, all of this is wrong. It's like, no, like we can actually learn from each other, and I thought it was so funny that with the scraps people where the guy was like, I want my goddamn high cholesterol, and if I want my high cholesterol, like that's my choice. And it's completely understandable. Like it is about choice, like however you choose to lead your life. And I genuinely appreciated that while this movie had a very strong message, I really love that they added actual humor to the situation. You know what I mean? It, like you always say, it's the situational humor of it. It's like when people constantly get buzzed anytime they say a bad word, and you just heard it became part of the world that I started paying attention. Like every time someone said shit or damn or anything like that, immediately it's just like meh. And I thought it added a nice levity to something that could have been significantly darker. Not that there's anything wrong with having like a more darker themed movie, with heavy social commentary. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But this was a really nice change up to, like our week where we did Starship Troopers and V for Vendetta back to back, where it was like a little bit, it was a little bit darker, the bleaker the world that we were looking at. Here, I do enjoy that there was more of a hopeful tone where the people were actually willing to learn. It's like the police officer learning to say fucking A, or like learning to, dress like the scraps did, and just the little things here and there where they actually were like, hey, actually, why don't we grab some drinks after this?
Yeah.
Which is what you and I always joke about. It's like, hey guys, actually maybe you just need to like get some good food, get some snacks, get some drinks, and just chill and just, talk to each other. Because there is a lot that both parties can learn from each other. And as long as both parties stay open-minded, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to make it work. Are there going to be outliers now that there is more freedom? Of course, but that is also par for the course. Not having any freedom to make any of these decisions yourself, like making so many things illegal because it's bad for you, that's really messed up. And like it does, they drop the word only once, but it is, kind of, it's a little bit fascism. It is for the greater good, but a lot of people that promote fascism say it's for the greater good. So it's an interesting way to view different ways of how fascism can exist, right? Because obviously these guys, they did it right in a way because there is no crime. But again, people don't have the choice to do much else, if anything, with their lives.
Yeah, they can't even have kids. Like none of the things that you deem normal are allowed here, essentially. Like there's a lot that is restricted. I thought that was, that's quite scary actually to think about. And it did remind me, like you guys probably think we're joking, but I am serious. There's a lot of times where we have to second guess how we express ourselves because we are not allowed to.
Right.
This is a thing already. We cannot say a certain amount. Like it's not about saying the curse words, right? I understand for some people it's like, oh, oh, like choose another word. I get it. Okay. We just talk this way sometimes. And sometimes we just need to say, you know, drop an F-bomb or say shit or whatnot. We can say these things. The problem that ticks me off is like we really do have a certain limit. Like a lot of people don't understand that. Like when they hear us censor our videos, then they're like, wait, why do you keep this F-bomb? And it's like, well, we can keep a few of them. It's not that we can't. But if we go over a certain amount, they'll slap us on the wrist for it. So I think it's a very douchey way to get around. Like YouTube can say, oh, we're not, you know, censoring them, but you're kind of are. You're making us censor ourselves, which is, I think, even more fucked up. I will drop one for that because it sucks, you know. Like you have other apps like YouTube Kids where obviously I would understand not allowing this type of content there. That's the whole point of having YouTube Kids. Why have YouTube just in general and then have people, you know, like I understand the whole rating thing, and I guess YouTube just became this huge massive thing where they have to be more careful, but at the same time I kind of miss how it used to be where you could just, you know, you knew what you were getting into if you knew the channel, right? I think the problem really is not monitoring what your kid is watching. If you're worried about your kid hearing some bad words and YouTube being scared of that, then I mean you should do better at parenting. Like you should not just let your kid have an iPad and just scroll through. I don't know. This is, I don't want to go on this rant, but you guys know what I mean. Like it sucks. The fact that we have to monitor how we express ourselves and we're not even saying anything that's insane.
Right.
So in the direction that we're heading to, I can see some of these dystopian, you know, universes and I'm like, oh God, it's not a joke anymore. It's not funny when you see that you're kind of tangentially almost there when there's certain limitations that just don't make sense, you know, like super graphic stuff. I get, right? Like obviously
something like the Terrifier where I'm like, okay.
I understand some of the most like gory elements if you want to censor them. I get it. But there's a lot of things where it's like, really? That YouTube just says, yeah, they're not allowed. And you're like, you guys would be surprised. Anyway, just to give you guys some insight as to the things that we have to think about. And that's just with content. It's just a movie, man. You know, it shouldn't have to be that serious, but it is.
Right. Because it also like takes away the importance of context in a situation, right? Like just because someone drops an F-bomb doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's a negative way of doing it. This movie illustrates that perfectly well. It's like when the police officer says, "Hey," it's a positive usage of the F-bomb. So like not every single one of them is utilized in a bad way. And I think it's really important that people retain that discernment. It's important, like not being able to understand context. This is how it happens because you can't just eliminate all of the bad words and then just hope that everything stays fine. No, that's how media literacy declines because everything has to be monitored. Certain curse words or certain derogatory terms, I totally understand. That's totally fine that, you know, we mute them or whatever. Completely okay. Like words like shit or damn, like that's really, you know, those are casual words that literally everybody uses. Like if you've actually ever spent time with a 12-year-old or if you've ever been a 12-year-old, which I assume that you have, you know how they talk. They use those words willy-nilly because they can't do that shit at home. So they're going to do it at school with their friends. Like, let's not pretend like they don't know what it means. You know what I mean? We can't be so precious about, oh my God, will somebody think of the children? You know, it's like, it's really that kind of vibe. And just trying to completely eradicate something doesn't help the situation at all. Like history has proven that time and time again. Just because you make something illegal doesn't mean it's gonna stop. It's like, just, I'm sure like they didn't get into it with this movie, but making salt illegal, I'm sure like with the scraps, someone found a way to like,
I mean, those burgers looked way too good. Even though they were rat burgers, they looked way too good.
They looked way too good. Like you saw the ketchup and mustard and all that shit. Like, you know, like there's always gonna be someone who's gonna find a way around it. It's much more healthy to have an understanding of what the issue is instead of just being like, no, it's bad, so we're just gonna make it illegal. It's all bad. Like that's not a healthy way to go about things. And I really love that this movie made a point of saying, hey, obviously don't get cholesterol, don't get a high cholesterol. It's really not good for you, but that doesn't mean that you can't ever eat burgers or meat.
Yeah, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Right? That's the point that any doctor will tell you, like, hey, if you want to do it, sure, do it, but like moderate yourself and be careful. As you should. Be responsible for your own actions, you know? And I really enjoyed how this movie got into that. The action was great. The choreography, amazing. I mean, it was cool to see Sylvester Stallone do his thing, right? Being the action dude. Like he looked like an action action figure in this too. Like,
He
this
really
man
did.
was ripped.
He
and
looked like
was,
the Action Man figurine.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what they call it in the US. Like that's what he
Oh
looked
man,
like.
he was so cool. It was just so cool to see it. The opening was great, and I really enjoyed the use of practicals here. I just like the feeling. I just like the feel, the vibe, the atmosphere that these movies had. Man, it's very much that era, like 80s and 90s action. Just I don't know. I feel like it's so cozy to watch them. It's so comforting.
Yeah.
And it has a different tone than the movies nowadays. And I really enjoyed like the explosions, the sets, how they were filming the actual action sequences, which, you know, most of them had this really cool Dutch angle, and how they were panning with the Dutch angle, just making you feel like, yeah, everything is kind of unstable, you know, and it's on its head right now. But I liked how they depicted that with the cinematography here. And I thought it looked amazing. I mean, still looks great. I don't think this aged extremely well. The thing is, what's weird about it is that it's a futuristic movie, but it feels like we're watching a movie that's depicting maybe like 5 years from now.
Right.
Right. Because a lot of the tech that they're using already exists. Even the VR fun time adult thing that we saw here. I mean, that could happen at any point. I mean, probably within the next 15 years.
There's already AI girlfriends, so what's next?
Right,
you know?
right. So like, obviously the video chatting, the vehicles. I mean, come on, tell me that I'm wrong. Those police cars looked exactly like Teslas.
Yes.
They really did. And this is a movie that came out in 1993. That is so scary, man. So scary. Like the amount of genius you have to have. And also it begs the question, right? Is it life imitating art, or art just being able to really have a pulse on where society is heading? You know, because I know that probably a lot of people that have the resources saw these movies as a kid and they were like, what if I can make that a reality?
Yeah.
Let's work on doing that. Like the trackers, let's create GPS, let's create self-driving cars. I'm sure there's a lot of that, but man, the fact that it's now a reality, regardless of how it came to be, it's quite both exciting, but also, ooh, if that became true, what about the bad stuff, right? Like we have to also acknowledge what about the what about the thing that the movie is actually trying to say, and not just the world building and all that, which is always, it's fun to look back at these movies nowadays and be like, funny you should say that, because you know
about that.
Yeah, that was cool, man. But this movie was really fun, and Wesley Snipes' charisma too as a villain just, man, seeps through the screen.
He was absolutely incredible in this. But I'm just gonna briefly circle back to what you were saying about, you know, futuristic movies from the 80s or the 90s. It's so interesting because the futuristic movies or shows that we've been getting lately is more like the post-apocalyptic stuff. It's the stuff like The Walking Dead or The Last of Us, and it's a significantly different view of what the future is going to look like. And I think media has such a pulse on what society is going through in the moment, which is why I think these 80s and 90s movies can feel so refreshing, because like they thought that, you know, 2024 or 2025 was going to be looking significantly cooler than it looks as of right now. I will have to say that. But another thing that I really love, because you mentioned Wesley Snipes, is that these characters that they created, like, you know, you have your hero and you have your antagonist, and the way that the characterization is there, sure, but they also just got to be the hero or the villain and just be, and that's okay. There's a lot of fun to be had in being a villain just because you're a villain, right? Or being a hero because that's who you are. You know, you are a hero, whether you want to be or not, or whether you accept it or not. And the fact that these two super badass people, the fact that we got to see them actually like fight like a hand-to-hand combat thing, like holy shit, I never even knew this existed, dude. This is so freaking cool. All the other details in the world building, like the costume design was fantastic. I loved how every single, even like the extras in the background, like it really helped set the mood of this world that's significantly more clean, and, you know, lots of pastel colors. Nothing really stands out a whole lot, right? Even like with the graffiti that was super colorful, immediately it gets removed. Like they have a system to protect like the sign from graffiti, right? But it's those little details that really make the world feel so rich and lived in.
Sterile is the word I was trying to look for while we were reacting. I said clinically or something like that, but sterile is the word. It's like, it's just devoid of any kind of personality.
I mean, it's like the saying, right? That the nail that stands out gets hammered down, which is very much how this society is working. But it was handled in such a gracious way that it didn't feel preachy or silly even. Like the fact that the people were reacting in such a naive way actually made it more fun. Like you just saw them going like, oh my God, he said the F word. It was funny. It's like, it just added such joy to this. And like you said, like the 80s, 90s, just the whole nostalgia vibe of it all, the schlocky one-liners. Oh my God, we need to bring those back. Okay, I don't care if anyone calls them cheesy or whatever. I freaking love them.
I think it's just, you got to ground your story and just make sure that you have that authenticity with what you're trying to say. I think perhaps they're trying too hard. I don't know what's going on. I think a lot of the tropes and a lot of the stories that they clearly had back then, like I feel like a lot of these movies, like maybe this tone or the message itself, they slowly started going out of style and we started getting other stuff, like you said, that maybe was more relevant to society as it is now. But the fact that we can still enjoy this, I think a movie can still be made basically with the same story and still succeed today. Like I don't think it's outdated at all. So it's just weird that we don't really get that many stories that kind of focus on this. I guess they're going harder with the commentary with the current issues right now. I don't know. It just doesn't have the same charm. I hate to sound like that person. I think like I love these movies for a very different reason. Like I come to this decade, 90s and 80s for a specific vibe. And I always get it when I watch one of those movies, from Die Hard to Starship Troopers to Total Recall and this, like there's always a certain charm there. Like the villains are also charismatic, right? You have people like Alan Rickman. You have this guy, Wesley Snipes, right? Doing their thing. And it's just, they're just evil because they want to freaking be evil. Yeah. There's no motivation or anything. And again, I love characters where you end up realizing, oh, the villain was right all along. He actually has a point. That's cool too. But I feel like, again, we just need more variety. Perhaps everybody, I think what's in style today it's currently been done so much and they continue to overdo it that we don't have different flavors anymore.
Right.
And maybe that's what's making, certain stories nowadays feel a little bit more stale in comparison. They're not bad stories. It's just, they're very predictable now. And it's not that this is unpredictable by any means. It's just different than what we have nowadays. I think if we had the choice to experience different stories simultaneously, everything would feel a little bit more fresh because you have that rotation. It's like if you eat mashed potatoes every day, even if you love them, at some point you're going to be like, kind of tired of mashed potatoes. And I think maybe that's why people are kind of feeling that movies are not hitting the same way anymore, is because it's all kind of like the same flavor. It's all a very specific political message or a very specific kind of villain, a very specific kind of hero. And everything is very specific and very the same, right? Despite the world that you're going into. And it should feel new. Everything should feel, especially if you're going to go into a new world like sci-fi. Sci-fi should never feel stale. If you feel stale with sci-fi, you're doing something wrong. That's the opportunity to really like blow our minds and make us feel like we're, leaving our current world, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's a shame that sometimes they fall into the same tropes and same traps, when I think looking back is the best exercise actually to get out of that. Just look back, see what's been done, see what works, and see what you can apply to your own story, and try to do something that's I'm not going to say unique, because stories, it's all been done before, man. Like, you know, there's probably, what was the saying? There's like, what, maybe a handful of stories you can tell?
Yeah. Well, it's all like just a reiteration of like 12 different kinds of like storylines.
It's like different combinations of those storylines that create new ones, essentially. But yeah, it's all been done before. It really has. But it's the way you tell it, right, that matters. It's the way that you write the beats, write the characters, introduce the audience to the world. It's how you do the magic trick, right? It's the magician, not the actual magic act itself. And I feel like perhaps they're focusing too much on the magic trick and not on the showmanship of the trick, if that makes any sense. And I think we have to go back to enjoying the actual show. I don't know if I expressed myself. I tried as best as I could, but I feel like that's what's missing perhaps in some of these movies currently. And I would like to see, some people still have it. When you watch their movies, you're like, oh, this was really, really good. Yeah. And we've been able to enjoy quite a few movies that came out this year, the year before. Yeah, we find ourselves sometimes watching certain movies. They're not on the channel. They're some movies that we watch on our own time.
Right.
Because we, believe it or not, we do watch movies on our own time, not just here. And we're still studying everything, right? We're still writing things down and having these discussions off camera as well. We do this like all the time. And yeah, we found ourselves like, talking about this circumstance and why these movies are so damn great, like 90s and 80s specifically.
Yeah, it's actually so interesting because what you said is so relevant to the movie as well. You were talking about the choice to have different kinds of characters, the choice to have different kinds of storylines, the fact that we seem to get a lot of regurgitation over and over again. It's very much following a formula because, oh, this movie was a huge box office hit and we're throwing an ungodly amount of money at this TV show or this movie and just hope that, you know, it breaks even. And guess what? It doesn't, because money's not going to fix that issue. That's where you need creatives to come in.
Right.
Obviously, it is a business. You need to make money. Like, you are investing. You would like to get it back. We also can't forget that, not to sound like I'm such an artist, but it's like, it is important that, you know, we don't forget that this is a creative endeavor, right? This is about pushing boundaries. This is about trying different things and not just doing the same thing over and over again and hope that people don't notice. Because guess what? People notice. People have been noticing. And it shows all over, like, streaming platforms and the box office numbers in general. Like, people are sick and tired of just getting the same shit over and over again. We need to do a better job with how we tell stories. Because it's like you said, all the stories that are out there, they're all based on something. So many stories nowadays that we see are either super Shakespearean or they're super similar to like Chekhov or Tolstoy or anything. Like, if you go back far enough, you're going to be able to compare shit to Aristotle. You know what I mean?
A Greek tragedy.
Like a Greek tragedy.
Yeah.
It has all been done before, but there are different ways to, you know, learn from the past and do better in the future. And that's so, it's so important that we kind of push aside just a little bit the business aspect of things and be like, okay, how can we do something that's just good old fun? You know, just good old fun, good old popcorn flicks that just make you forget about your troubles. Not everything has to be super deep. One-liners can be cool and fun and not be like, ugh,
Pull
so
it off.
cheesy.
This was not cheesy at all.
Exactly.
I thought it was so cool.
It works. And, you know, I think also as people, we need to stop being so freaking jaded about everything. It's like complaining has become an endemic for us as well. Like, you know, it's like people ask for something, they get it, and then they still have, you know, shit to say about it. And it's like, everyone just needs to simmer down. We just need to learn to have fun with things again.
Have fun again.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm all
that's the
for
motto.
That. Yeah, have fun again.
Not the VR kind, the real kind.
The authentic
real
experience.
kind.
Yeah, man. No, this was a blast. It was such a surprise, huh? It had quite a bit to say, yet it wasn't so heavy-handed with it. It was able to do it, you know, and keep the levity up, keep the humor up, keep the action, you know, completely fresh. And it was cool just to see these two men out of time, right? Out of their own time and see them adjust. And it was cool. Like the situational humor, the fish out of water element in this was really great to see. I thought Sylvester Stallone did great. And I mean, come on, you see this huge macho dude and he's like, can't eat meat? What? I can't drink beer?
How do I keep my
How do
gains?
I live? Like that is just fun. It was really, really fun. I think that's the best word to describe this movie. And I'm so glad we watched it. I mean, we had no idea this existed up until, you know, we posted Starship Troopers. And I can't believe it's, you know, I wonder how it flew under our radar because
no clue.
We're constantly researching movies to watch. And this one just completely,
never heard of this.
It's especially hurtful, not to make any comparisons, but like we watched Total Recall and we watched other movies and RoboCop. And this movie has a lot of the elements that I love from those Paul Verhoeven films.
Right.
This movie really had it. So you guys are great. You guys know exactly what we're going to like. That's why I love you guys. Thank you so much. Because I wouldn't have known about this. And it's such a shame. Like even despite doing research, it flew under our radar. I don't know if it's one of those things where you see the poster and then something else catches your eye. Because I just did not expect this to be what it was. Even, you know, after finding this movie and then now seeing it, I really, really enjoyed it. I'll add it to my collection of comfort movies when I want to watch like a sick 80s, 90s action flick or sci-fi film. I'm going to watch one of these that I've mentioned so far because they're great films. I really hold them dear to my heart. And I think some of those elements can be cool to bring back. Like you can have that, you know? Guys, this was a great time. Thank you so much for recommending this banger. We hope that you guys enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.